good names being played here today. There's the two teams here, and of course the Kabul Eagles there. Of course, the overseas players, Masakadza, Razak, and Narava. And of course, on the other team, the AMO Sharks, of course, they've got Maksud from Oman. He's coming in here. Richmond Mutambi. Solomon Mire, of course. And with me, of course, we've got the Kabul Eagles winning the toss, electing to bowl on a very good pitch. And with me is Ed Ransford. Good morning to you, Ed.
Morning, Dino. Unchanged are the two sides. Just confirmation there. The Kabul Eagles, they want to bowl. Going with the same strategy of chasing down runs here. And
of course, the Sharks got beaten in a super over, and Abdullah Mazadi, the slow left arm orthodox, a cagey one. Not much spin has been offered early. And interestingly for me is Masakadza is not taken the first ball, which I find quite bewildering. So just trying to get things right here now, get the angles right with the captain, and as the umpires there are just getting themselves ready with the board right. I'm playing on a different pitch, day one pitch, and of course that pitch here, as you rightly said in the pre-show, only 139 runs. The low-scoring matches we've been having in the mornings for some reason. Here we go. No spin, run straight away.
good to feel bat on ball. Off the mark. Probably visualizing last night on how you would have wanted to start the innings. Perfect ball right up to the bat. A long half volley on leg stump. Punch it down to long on. And get the team up and going. The Sharks really need to bounce back, because every game now is so important before you fall down this pecking order or this points table.
Oh, and he should get a run there, and he does. He'll pinch one. This is a really good example where I like to see the batsman at the bowler's end back up closer to the bowler to sort of impede him to move across to stop the ball. Now, he's too wide for me. He allowed the ball to go between him and the stumps. He should be a lot closer and backing up on the pitch, Ed. And we talked about the running between the wickets. That's just a little facet of the game here, that the batsmen of today have got to try to make sure that stop the bowler from fielding the ball.
And steal every run possible.
Yep. You know, you've been a run thief all your life. Going down leg. Going down leg. Tarakai.
Round arm. Looking for any turn whatsoever. He wants to hit the stumps. That's all he wants to do.
Now, what's happened here? I'll tell you what's happened. It's hitting just above the knee roll, and it's missed his pad, and he's gone down in pain. He's paining. If you look up, yeah, there'll be a bruise there. Move on. It's hitting right there. Just have a little look at this. It's missed his pads. His right leg is bending. See here, and an impact. It's missed his leg, missed his thigh pad, and it's hit right in a little soft spot.
Tender. But sometimes it'll hit the bony part and miss the fleshy bit and the protection, and it's really sore. The magic spray.
Now, what ingredients is in that spray? I've seen guys get this spray and then all of a sudden...
I think it's deodorant.
Is it? Well, he'll smell nice. Oh, look, really, what does that do? Just get up and rub it and move on. Now, I've got physios in Australia that would not come out for that. So we've got... So it's we've got certain physios, a lot of love shown up here in the box here. Don't start what you can't finish, Ed. So a lot of physios in Australia say, "What you got hit in the leg?" I'm not going out there for that. Just run around. But anyway, lucky he wasn't a fast bowler bowling.
Good morning, everybody at home watching this. And if you're watching it, watch it. And if you're around the area and you want to get to the ground, you need to come here. It's 100 Afghanis.
Is that all? That's about $1.
Let's fill up the stadium. Come on now.
Come on down. Some great cricket played today. Of course, the next game is the Boost Defenders versus the Knights. And the Boost Defenders need to win this game to stay in this tournament. Because if I feel that they lose that one, they're in all sorts of trouble. So
the deodorant worked marvelously.
You imagine if a fast bowler hit him. Got him right on the bone there on the right-hand side. It tells me maybe his top pads aren't quite long enough. In the air, and it'll go down the ground. It'll be the first boundary, Ed. So we're away. End of the over. It's 6 without loss.
Not looking to take any singles. It's really short. And he's hit it over the man at mid-off, and he picks up a boundary. Gets the boundary count for the Sharks off and running.
I don't know what Shpageeza's doing. Why is he running? It's one of those ones you just know. You just watch it go to the boundary and just hope you're in tonight's highlights. Hamid Hassan comes on, a big unit to bowl from the northern end. What do you think? You've seen him before a bit. Ed, how's he travelling in his progress to be a fine international player?
He's a very good international bowler, in fact. But he's one of those bowlers that wears his heart on his sleeve. He gives his absolute all. Even his celebrations, if you've seen him at the last 2015 World Cup in New Zealand and Australia, my goodness. You've got to keep those in the memory bank.
One of the rare bowlers that wears a watch when he bowls, for some reason. Work on the leg side. Shpageeza. Why do cricketers wear watches?
I would love to know that. You know, I think maybe it's a fashion statement, and sometimes perhaps the utility of the watch is lost in the fashion sense. Someone at the back of the commentary box says because of a sponsor. What, are you going to run out there with a Rolex?
No, that's probably a lower brand for me. No. So, 2 fieldsmen are only allowed out of the circle in the first 6 overs. So we've got the fine leg and the third man. So 4 guys in the circle on the offside. Finds the gap. Oh, there's a run out here. Oh, he's just poleaxed the stumps. What is now? This is really interesting. If he's got the ball in hand, but the ball in hand must be from the elbow to the hand. Now, he might have the ball and it's touching the stumps with his backside, but that's not out. Let's have a look what happens. So he comes in here, Ed. He's got it. Now he's knocked the stumps over. He hasn't even touched the stumps. Oh, that's funny.
Good awareness, though. And all happening in the second over. Watching the ball so he can't get behind the stumps or try and flick the ball onto the stumps. And look at this.
Just watch where those stumps might end up. Oh, that could have been nasty. Impaled himself. I've never seen that. Look, all 3 of them completely knocked over, like in 10-pin bowling. He's knocked all 3 pins down. It's got to be not out. So waiting for the green light here to come up. The green light. So there's the green light. So the call is here, folks. When there's a run out on, when the ball comes in, you got to. If he was the stumps, I've got to touch it from there. If we can get your muscles out of the way just for 1 second, and you hit the stumps in there, you can't touch it like that or with your backside. So that's the reason was given.
Or elbow Ed in the chest.
You just love a camera, Ed, don't you, with your pink shirt on? Just looking special today. Special. Oh, watch the ball. So, an amazing start. One is an amazing type of run-out situation because one was ball watching, the other one was calling it through. the running between the wickets is one facet of the game where people think, oh, let's not do much about it. But do you see batsmen practice it? Do you do? It's amazing.
It's just a poor understanding, and we've seen a lot of this in this particular tournament up to this point. Just not really calling properly, no understanding between the batsmen in terms of communication, trying to get from point A to point B. And you would have been a batsman in your time, do you know? And when you were batting with your partner, you get a rhythm of understanding when he wants to take a run or when you want to take a run. It's that feel and that look. Even though there's a call, there's a trust there already.
Yeah, Masakadza was trusting Tarakai because Tarakai took about 3-4 steps down the pitch, so we thought he was running. And then all of a sudden, it's left him in no man's land. He was done. Pulls it away for a big one. Oh, yeah, fetch that.
Boom, boom, shake the room early in the morning into the stands. Yes, Hamilton Masakadza. Don't bowl there.
Well, if you weren't awake before, you are now. Because I am. Beautiful shot. Just quickly gets in. Looks strong. Just like a right arm uppercut right into the stands. Was dropped by, I must admit, one of the spectators here. Needs to work on his fielding. So the first 6 of the morning. And he's looking to go down the ground there. Well fielded. Mire. I love the way he did that. It's good courage. Got behind the ball. It's 14 without loss. Zazai, sorry, comes in and averages 16, just 137. So next to his name with a higher score, just in a bit of a pickle. But he's got an opportunity here to get himself off strike and let the big man Masakadza, who's in good form, to take over from here. The Eagles on top, the defending champions. Very accurate, this bloke, isn't he? Abdullah Mazalai. Just, look, he's got a smile on his face. Life's good. He's got an early wicket.
Yeah, the Sharks just need to get a good partnership up top. Really good foundation and try and work themselves into this game. The captain said he didn't really mind the batting or the bowling. It was about doing everything right, and he thinks they'll win the game if they do that. But if they're not going to have proper shot selection, it's going to be very difficult to have any sort of partnership of any sort of total you're going to try and defend. We've seen 130, 139, 137. Not enough.
Interesting already now. Afsar Zazai looking for a little bit of spin, and he's checking himself at impact. He's got to get himself going here. They've got to try to get it over 45 in the first 6. Finds a hole on the leg side. Will only get one. Not to that man who's got an amazing arm. Look at that. Boom. End of the over. It's 16 for 1.
Timber! You built him up, Alistair, and he delivered.
Yeah, got the ball in the right area. I have to say, maybe kept a little low. Hamilton Masakadza trying to whack it away on the leg side. And, well, there it goes. Cartwheeling, nearly impales the wicketkeeper on his way through. A lovely sight for any fast bowler. Oh, the wickets being removed from the turf. Hamilton Masakadza, well, he threatened to cut loose here today, but it's not going to happen. 13 of 12, he's gone. 29 for 2 now.
29 for 2. Solomon Mire gets rid of Hamilton Masakadza and Noor Haq. His 13th match in the Shpageeza Cricket League. He doesn't follow up the good delivery he bowled to Hamilton Masakasa to get rid of him. I want more back of a leg, or just maybe even a long hop. If you're actually holding your opponent at the crease, maybe deep in your crease, you can put that away because we're in the power play. Some indifferent cricket from both sides, but you'd say that the Kabul Eagles, they're soaring at the moment, and the Sharks perhaps not quite getting their swim on.
Yeah, he's hitting the deck as Solomon Mire, fended away by Afzal Zazai. As I said, he does have a very good effort ball. He's just got to make sure that he works on his consistency, that's all. And he was consistent enough with Hamilton Masakadza. Lovely delivery. There we go, there's that bit of bounce and hurried on to the batsman. Going exactly according to plan, I reckon, for the Kabul Eagles at this stage, with 2 balls remaining in this, the 6th over. They would have talked about keeping it tight and trying to chip out 2 or 3 wickets. Well, they've got 2. And if they can keep it around the 30 mark, would only conceded 5 to the over, which is really good going. And that will give them some confidence going into the middle overs here, and obviously trying to bowl some spin, be attacking in the field, and make the AMO Sharks do all the running, make sure that they are under all the pressure to score the runs and to try and get their score to that 140, 150. Clears the front leg. Yeah, he's trying to take advantage of this last delivery. But how many times have we seen in any form of cricket that you bowl a wide and then the very next ball goes to the boundary for 4? And that's what I'm talking about, the consistency. Wide, short from Solomon Mire. Not a good delivery at all. And he's got to be careful with this one that he gets it in the right area, because if it does go for 4, it would somewhat put a tarnish on a very good over.
Hitting the deck. Back of a length. Can't do much about it. Squares him up. Ends the 6th over. Ends the power play. It's 32 for 2.
$32 for 2, all to do for the AMO Sharks. They need to try and build a partnership and need to tick the scoreboard over. It's going to be tough going. And the Kabul Eagles have been spot on in this morning's session thus far. The field will spread now. It's obviously the end of the power play over, so just 4 in the circle required. And Ashgar Stanikzai, the Kabul captain, can fortify the fences and get some people out there to protect the boundary. Just got to make sure his guys in the circle are attacking the batsman, walking in quickly, trying to prevent the single. We've seen it too much in the tournament thus far, that the men in the circle are too deep, and even though the batsman hasn't placed it skillfully for a single, they're able to run through anyway.
Looks as if it's on course again for that 130 mark. No real desire to make use of that power play, loss of 2 wickets, but credit must be given to the Kabul Eagles. Strangling the runs. They're happy with singles at this stage. They know that at some stage when you're looking for boundaries, the risk is a lot higher. So, the Sharks, where can they go from here? They really need someone to really be a talisman for them and back the next 12 and a bit overs.
happy at the moment just to rotate the strike. Keep ticking over with singles, and no surprise there with a new man at the crease. But they're going to have to find a few big overs if they're going to get above that 130, 140. And we've seen in the previous games. Yesterday, the Bandar Amir Dragons, well, they really hashed up what should have been a pretty simple run chase. But in the previous game, this is exactly what happened. The Kabul Eagles bowled first and chased easily. 37 for 2. Karim Sadiq for the Kabul Eagles into the attack. 21 matches, 11 wickets for him. Best bowling of 2 for 11. He did a good job for the Kabul Knights in the first game, not only with ball in hand, but also effected 2 very good run-outs that changed the course of the game. From the outfield, bullet arm, got it in over the stumps. And then was involved in another run-out with Morne van Wyk going for the ball. Morne van Wyk slipping and was able to gather the ball and run him out. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes here, bowling at a crucial time of the game. His side are pretty well placed. They'll be happy with where they are, but probably would like to get another wicket here. And the AMO Sharks have got to keep going. They've got to try and find the boundary. Ticking over 1s and 2s. But at 8 overs bowled, they're just going a shade over 5 to the over. If they're going to get that 140, 150, they've got to go from 8 or 9 to the over from here on in. It's going to be a tall order against this Kabul Eagles side. A bit of a break here in play, just trying to sort out the side screen. And just make sure that the batsman has full sight of the white delivery. So they've arranged it now. It looks like everything back in check, back in order. And Karim Sadiq can get on with his first ball and his first over. Oh, he's parried it. I tell you what, again, there was a little bit of confusion amongst the batsmen. Non-striker was just hanging in his ground, not prepared to run. And if there had been a proper save at mid-wicket, would have been very interesting. Goes for it now, up in the air, straight to the man in mid-on. Karim Sadiq, the man with the golden arm, strikes with his second delivery. Trying to heave it over the leg side, Nurul Haq. All he manages to do is find the man at mid-on. Good piece of bowling. He was trying to hit it square, you can see that. And couldn't have picked him out any better. Just what the Kabul Eagles would have wanted at this stage. AMO Sharks, well, they lose another one. 44 for 3 now. Well, they're in a bit of trouble now, the AMO Sharks. 44 for 3. We're in the 9th over. Karim Sadiq into the attack. Second ball. This is what happened.
Yeah, Shpageeza Saman, I don't like that technique. I know he bent there a little bit there. Karim pretty happy, thanks to the man above. But I didn't like that technique. He's had fingers up in the air and it's below his waist. And that should be a single every day of the week. So... So, yeah, they're the little things that the fielding coaches and that have got to start to work on their boundary riders, the fieldsmen on the boundary, to work on this technique right. still not quite perfected, have a full understanding of what's right, what isn't right. Another chance. Look at this for... Never assume anything are running between the wickets. See, the point is, everyone thinks they're going to field the ball. And they never put hardly any pressure on the fieldsman until they misfielded the ball. Then they think there's a 2. Poor running, poor fielding.
Giving it a bit of a Mirwas Ashraf, the captain of the AMO Sharks. He's the new man at the crease. And he's got some responsibilities here to lead from the front and try and add some impetus to this innings. Afsar Zaizai, 17 off 19, so he's been there a fair while. Well, right in the block. Oh, change of pace as well. Really good skill from Karim Sadiq. A really good over. 9 ball, 47 for 3.
دا هم تاسو ګورئ چې د امو نهنګانو لوبډلې چې دنه پنځمه لوبه ده دغه پنځم پړاو شپږیزې 15.50 منډو اوسط ته پر اور کې که چېرته دوی د امو نهنګان هڅه ونه کړي تر 130 هدف زما په اند باندې چې کافي به نه وي د امو نهنګانو لپاره تر 150 که زیاتې منډې وکړي نو بیا هم امکان لري چې دوی ښه توپ اچونه وکړي او د خپل هدف څخه دفاع وکړي. بیا هم د لګ سټمپ باندې و دغه توپ او پیټ باندې ولګېده.
بله کریم صادق بسیار خوب بال میکنه. رومی آویخ نمیته بیسم اینا را که تا دوشای بیشتر را جور کنه. کمی سرعت بالش هم تیز بود اگر متوجه باشین. و هر مسابقه که از طرف سوب برگزار شده دو مسابقه از 137-38 دو زیاد نشده هدف. دیروز شما مسابقه بین مساینک و از قدم ها استفاده میکنه ما ناکام میمانه. این هم یک کامیابی دیگه به نفع تیم کابل لیگلز. کریم صادق است که واقعیت خوب بالنگ میکنه، مطابق فیلد بال میکنه و فهمید که از قدم ها استفاده میکنه. بال داف استرامپچ کرد و هیچ وقت نداد میرویسه که افسر زازه که شارت خوبی را انجام بده و در 24 دوش ویکت خود از دست میده.
عبدالرزاق نوی بیټسمن راغی د افسرزازي په ځای باندې. افسرزازي خپل وکټ د لاسه ورکړه. که وګورو نن د کابل بازانو لوبډلې دواړه روتو پاچونکي که وګورو په ځانګړې توګه عبدالله مزاري او همدغسې کریم صادق لاین او لینت باندې توپ اچونه کوي، روم نه ورکوي په اساني سره چې شارټ باندې ووي او د نتیجه هم دغه سوه. عبدالرزاق په نړیواله کچه باندې ځلېدلی ستوری ده. کرکټ نړۍ یو ډېر ځلانده ستوری ده او ښه الراونډر ده. له توپ اچونې سره یو ښه بیټسمین هم ده. هم توپ یې ولوباو. یو منډه یې په دغه توپ باندې ترلاسه کړله. که چېرته د امو نهنګانو تېره لوبه کې هم بریالي نه شول چې هغه لوبه یې ګټلې وه. هوم ورک زما په اند باندې د امو نهنګانو ډېر کم د هوم ورک نسته.
بله یقینا مسابقه اولشان که چانس بسیار زیاد میرفت که باید مسابقه را برنده شوند، اما در سوپر اور میره و در سوپر اور مسابقه را میبازن. هر تیمی که مسابقه اول خود در یک لیگ برنده میشه و مورالش بسیار بالا میباشه. این هم شار طرف لانگاف که در نتیجه صرف میتونه یک دوش از آن خود بسازه. عبدالرزاق خیلی یک آل راوندر بسیار خوب بود. این هم بال در هوا از طرف لانگان، فیلدر موجود است و یک دوش. این هم اوور 13 به پایان میرسه. 71 دوش از تیم نهنگان آمو و صرف 4 بازیکن خود از دست داده.
اما نهنګان یو بیا منډې 4 وکټې د لاس اور کړي دي. کریم جنت نوی توپ اچونکی د اکیډمي اینډ څخه به توپ اچونه ترسره کوي. او په عموم کې که وګورو کله چې په دویمه لوبه کې یا دویمه لوبه په پیچونو باندې هغه پیچونه چې دویمه لوبه ناوخته باندې ختمیږي، کیوریټر او ګرونمنانو ته دومره وخت نه وي چې د سبنۍ یا سهارنۍ لوبې لپاره یې ډېر چمتو کړي. نو تاسو ګورئ چې نم لیدل کېږي. د نم له کبله لومړي لوبه کې توپ وهونکو ته ډېرې ستونزې وي او نسي که چېرته هم ورک یا کورنۍ کار ښه ورته ونه کړي نو لومړی توپ وهنه دومره اسانه نه ده په دغه پیچونو باندې.
بالا برای خود فولتاز جور کرد و در نتیجه صرف یک دوش. کریم جنت آل راوندر خوب تیم جی پی کابلی گلز است که هم در بخش بالنگ و بیتنگ خوب کارکردگی کرده تا حال. عبدالرزاق که یک آل راوندر خوب است، او روزدگام تقریبا در 4 اوور 14 رنز داده بود و 2 بازیکن سوختانده بود. خوب بال، بهترین بال کریم جنت یا کرلاین بال میکنه.
او ګوره لیګ سټمپ باندې دغه بال ورته وکړه او یار کرلاین تو. او که وګورو عبدالرزاق ته په اساني سره باید منډې ورنه کول چې که یو ځل عبدالرزاق په پیچ باندې یا ویشتن ځای باندې سټ کېږي نو د مخالفې لوبډلې لپاره ستونزې راپورته کولی شي. کریم جنت په ډېر ځیرکتیا او هوښیاري سره توپ اچونه ورته کوي او دا هم توپ یې ولوباوه. د ډیپ فاین لیګ ډګر ساتونکي دغه توپ فیلډ کړ.
اوسط رنزایی که تا حال گرفته تیم المصافی و موشار بسیار کم است که 5.44 41 دوش تا حال گرفتین و اگه به می رقم پیش برن 108 دوش هدف میتن. اگه 7 دوش بگیرن در اور 118. این هم خوب بال، بهترین بال. میرویس اشرف میخواه که بال از باندری بیرون کنه تا 4 دوش و 6 دوش از آن خود بسازه، اما بالر آنقدر با هوشیاری بالنگ میکنه که هیچ وقت نمیتیش تا دوشای بیشتر انجام بده. و اگه در هوور بعد از 9 دوش میگیرن 131 دوش هدف میشه.
عبدالرزاق او کلین بال زړه پورې ښکلی توپ اچونه ده کریم جنت له لوري څخه. پاکستان عبدالرزاق کلین بوټ کړ. د پاکستان هیواد تکړه آلراونډر او ځلانده ستوری د کرکټ واقعا څومره ښایسته. واو واو.
بله یقینا واقعیت خوب بالنگ میکنه کریم جنت و 74 دوش است. 5 بازیکن خود از دست داده تیم المصافی و موشار. تایر عادل وارد میدان میشه. نجیب ترک 6 دوش، متسکازا 13 و افسر زازه 24 میرویس اشرف 18 دوست است و تا حال اوت نشده. طاهر عادل هم یک بیتسمین خوب تیم المصافی آمو شارک است. بازیکن زماوری که باید بگیره اینجا. پارتنرشپ یا رفاقت بین دو بیتسمین بسیار مهم است، به خاطر اگر میخواین که یک هدف خوب برای تیم کابل بتن پس باید خوب پارتنرشپ کنن.
او که وګورو دا هم تاسو ګورئ طاهر عادل په اتو لوبو کې واویا منډې کړې دي او دا مهال په سټرایک باندې ولاړ ده او کریم جنت د اکاډمي انډ څخه توپ اچونه ترسره کوي. توپ یې ولوباوه په آف سایډ باندې د یوې منډې لپاره په سټرایک باندې بیا هم طاهر عادل راځي. 14 پای ته ورسېدل. د نهنګانو ټول ټال منډې 15 وکټې د لاسه ورکړي. بالینګ کارت ګورو. بالینګ کارت عبدالله مزاري واقعا هم چې ډېره په زړه پورې توپ اچونه په 4 اووره کې 18 منډې یوه وکټ یې ورکړې ده. اکانومي که وګورو مبارز 4.25 ده. واقعا هم چې ښه اکانومي ده. بل اړخ ته حمید حسن هم په 2 اووره کې 18 منډې ورکړې دي خو وکټ یې نه ده ترلاسه کړې. همدغسې کریم صادق 2 وکټې ترلاسه کړې دي. دواړه رو توپ اچوونکو. دلته به کیپټنسي ته هم کیپټنسي هم د ستاینې وړ ده. لوبډل مشري ځکه که وګورو د بیټسمینانو او د ډګر ساتونکو مطابق کوم بیټسمین راغلی ده هماغه ته دوی کوم توپ اچوونکی راوستی ده. واقعا هم دغه ډېره مهمه نقطه ده د کیپټنسي یا لوبډل مشر چې بالینګ چینجینګ یا د توپ اچوونکو تبدیلي چې راولي هغه ډېره مهمه ده د یو لوبډل مشر لپاره. تر زیاته بریده اصغر ستانکزی ډېر میچور او ډېر تکړه کیپتن ده.
بدون شک شاکر صاحب د مسابقات 20 اوره به خاطر یک شارت فرمت است. دی هر کپتان که از هوشیاری و چالاکی کار بگیره اون مقدر تیمش پیش میره و شما میبینید نتیجهش که اصغر بسیار خوب کپتانسی کرده. همه کردیت یا امتیاز ما به اصغر میتیم. واقعیت در بالینگ در خوب وقت بالرها را چینج میکنه. هر بالری را که چینج میکنه یا بالینگ میکنه حتما یا ویکت میگیره یا خوب بالینگ میکنه. همون نتیجه است که تا حال تیم المصافی آمو شارک نتوانسته که دوشای خوب جور کنه. 5 بازیکن خودم از دست داده و مسابقه اول خودم باخته. این هم مسابقه دومش است و شما تکرار بال را میبینید که پیشتر کرد. سلیمان میری واقعا یک بالر بسیار خوب است. مطابق فیلد بال میکنه. 6 بالش 6 رقم میکنه تا بیتسمن جج نکنه. این هم بال در هواست. ببینیم که کیپر میخواهی کیچ از آن خود بسازه و این هم دراپ کیچ.
دم کیچ دراپ کړ وکټ ساتونکي. ونه توانېدو چې د میرویس اشرف یو اسانه کیچ تر سره کړی وي. دا هم ریپلی ګورو. وکټ ساتونکي کولی سوی چې دغه کیچ په اسانۍ سره ترسره کړي. دا هم سلمان میر غبرګون عکس العمل تاسو ګورئ.
شاکر صاحب من قبلا هم یادآور شدم که کیچی که وقتی بسیار بلند می باشه دو باید از بادی خود مکمل نزدیک به توپ بسازی، کلوز بسازی. کیپر هم یک کمی فاصلهش دور بود از بال. از مو خاطر بود که کیچ نتوانست بگیره. بال فولتاز بود و صرف به خاطر یک دوش انجام داده شد.
اوس نو میرویس اشرف ته پکار ده چې کیپټن اننګز وکړي. چانس هم په لاس ورغی او اوس پکار ده وکټ باندې سټی وکړي او یو پارټنرشپ یا ملګرتیا جوړه کړي تر څو خپلې لوبډله د یو ښه هدف په لور باندې بوځي. ځکه چې میرویس اشرف کولی سي بیټینګ کولی سي، د بیټینګ وړتیا لري او ورسره طاهر عادل هم هیټر ده. ښه غټ غټ شاټونه ترسره کولی سي. که ملګرتیا پارټنرشپ وکړي نو لرې نه ده چې دوی به یو ښه هدف ورته وټاکي. او دا هم توپ لوړ ګورو چې ډګر ساتونکی کیچ آوټ. بالکل د لانګان پوزیشن باندې خیبر عمر و چې دغه کیچ یې ترسره کړ.
میرویس اشرف آخر هم ویکت خود از دست میده. بسیار آرام خیبر در باندری استاد بود و کیج مستقیم به دستایش آمد. خوب کیج کرد و میرویس اشرف هم باید از سال میدان اعلا بته. 19 دوش 19 بال کرد و این هم ششم زایه شرف الدین اشرف وارد میدان میشه.
چانس یو چانس په لاس درځي او چانس له طلایي چانسه به ګټه پورته کوي. میرویس اشرف ته هم یو طلایي چانس و خو له هغه چانس څخه یې ګټه پورته نه کړه. بیا هم نوی بیټسمین شرف الدین اشرف راغی. شرف الدین اشرف ګورو چې له طاهر عادل سره څنګه ملګرتیا کوي. شپږ مهمې وکټې د لاسه ورکړي دي د امو نهنګانو لوبډلې. او نندارچیان هم په دغه تمه ناست دي په لوبغالي کې تر څو د امو نهنګان بیټسمینان د شپږیزو او څلوریزو په مټ باندې د یو غټ هدف په لور باندې ولاړ سي. د دواړو لوبډلو مینوال د یو بل په وړاندې.
خوب بال میکنه. چانس رن اوت. خوب فیلدینگ توسط کریم صادق. تو به دستش زود نامد گرنه چانس رن اوت هم بود. شما تکرارش ببینین. بسیار خوب فیلدینگ کرد کریم صادق اما توپ در دستش سعی نمیآید و در جریان میتونن یک دوش به آسانی بگیرن بازیکنان تیم المصافی. هر چقدر که صفت سلیمان میری کنیم کم است شاکر صاحب، به خاطر از اینکه از اوور اولش که در پاور پلی آمد بالینگ کرد، بسیار خوب بالینگ میکرد، مطابق فیلد بالینگ میکرد، هیچ غلطی نمیکرد و همون نتیجه بود که اقتصادی هم تمام شده و ویکت هم گرفت. اوور 15 هم به پایان رسید و 15 اوور تیم المصافی آمو شارک توانست 80 دوش بگیره با از دست دادن 6 بازیکن خود. حمید حسن با بالینگ انتخاب میشه با اوور 16 هم. فکر کنم کمترین هدف خواهد بود امروز. از زرستانک زیده هر بال میخواهد فیلدینگ تغییرات بیاره. حمید حسن گرچه اقتصادی تمام نشده به نفع تیم خود، باز هم حمید حسن نامی است که هم افغانا باش محبت دارن و دوست دارن. حمید حسن
حمید حسن دا هم توپ ته باونډري په لور خو عبدالله مزاري فیلډ کړ. حمید حسن واقعا هم چې ته په تیرو پړاوونو کې 11 لوبي په 11 لوبو کې 11 پاڼې ترسره کړي دي او 11 وکټې ترلاسه کړي دي. له دغه دوو لوبو څخه پرته دا هم تاسو ګورئ چې
اینم بال کمی ایج میگیره و طرف پایین میره. سلو بالینگ کرد حمید حسن. چنج اپ پیس بال بود.
حمید حسن اکیډمي اند څخه طاهر عادل سټریټ باندې دغه توپ ولوباوه او هیڅ یو ډګر ساتونکی ونه توانید توپ د پولیس څخه د باندې د څلورو منډو لپاره سیده سیده دغه توپ په سټریټ باندې ولوباوه او هیڅ موقع نه. واقعا هم یو ډېر ښه شاټ د طاهر عادل له لوري څخه.
بله یقینا طاهر عادل بسیار قوی است، د اندام، د جسامت و استریت شارت انجام داد که در نتیجهش توانست 4 دوشه بگیره. اوه خوب بال، بهترین بال. دستانیار کارلاین که دافستم هیچ وقت نداد بیتسمین تا دوش را جور کنه. باز هم در فیلدینگ تغییرات دیده میشه. خوب بال و در نتیجه میتونن بسیار با آسانی دو دوشه بگیرن به خاطر که در خالیگاه بود توپ و این هم دو دوشه تکمیل ساختن.
شپاړسم اوور وروسته توپ حمید حسن ترسره کوي. په سټرایک باندې طاهر عادل ولاړ ده. طاهر عادل او شرف الدین اشرف د امو نهنګانو. کټه کړ دغه توپ د ترډمن په لوري باندې یو منډه ترلاسه کړه. شرف الدین اشرف غواړي چې دویمه منډه هم طاهر عادل په زړه پورې رننګ بټوین د وکټ د دواړو بیټسمنانو تر مابین واقعا هم چې د یوې منډې په ځای دوه منډې جوړې کړلې. 14 اووره پای ته ورسېدل، یو نیمې منډې او شپږ وکټې د لاسه ورکړي دي. په کمنټري باکس کې هم بدلون راولو.
له د سراور پای ته رسېږي، یو نوې منډې ترسره شوې، شپږ لوبغاړي سوځېدلي دي.
ایډورډ راځي او ستاسو سره به نوره کمنټري مخ په وړاندې بیایي.
لپاره کریم جنت بالینګ ته راځي. کریم جنت
Well, who do they go to the last three? It's always an important over, this one, particularly the 18th over we're about to happen. And I'll give you a little stat here, folks. It's amazing, in all the T20 cricket played around the world, you win the 18th over. In other words, if you get the most runs in this particular 18th over, you win the game 74% of the times over the last 24 months. And then that's a bizarre stat. Why that happens, I have no idea, but it's all about momentum into the 19th and 20th overs. And he's done it again. Oh, he's done it again, Ed.
Shpageeza! That's what he's dealing in now. My goodness. Where are you going to bowl, bowlers? He loves it. The one thing I think the bowlers are getting wrong now is that he's definitely hitting all his sixes on those fuller lengths. He's getting right to the pitch of the ball. He's actually met that on the full toss, and he's hit it a long way. That's why Solomon Mira in the last over bowled that slow ball bouncer.
Yeah, he used to be an opening batsman as well, but now he's a power player. 30 off 9. My lordy, what power. Short ball, and that's the length. Well done, Ed. You fast bowlers can sniff a guy that doesn't like it on the back foot.
Always got to bowl a bouncer. Always. Just loves it off the front foot at the moment, and I think I just picked it up because Asghar Stanazai had a conversation with Solomon Mire when he was hit for those 3 sixes, and the next ball was a shorter, slow ball bouncer. So obviously the captain's picked up.
Good batting. This is the time you give it to your power player. That's his role. The power player is Sharafuddin, and he needs to do the job. So Karim Janat. Let's just see if he bowls a bouncer here. Because his wagon wheel looks everything straight over the top of the side screen at the moment. So let's see what he gets up to here. I'd have to bowl the slow ball bouncer. He's got a deep forward square, a deep mid wicket. They come into play for any top edge pull shot. So the slow ball bounces the go. You pitch up. As he tried the slow ball and it didn't work, but it worked, the fact that he cut it away to backward point and stop. So he's got the idea, Karim Janat.
He's also missed out, really. He's going in one tempo down the ground. Slow ball picked up by Dean Jones. Probably 150 meters away. And missed out, I think, on the cut shot there. Beats that man either side. It's another boundary.
Take the pace off the ball. No, he gave too much pace. He got lucky there, Ed. That could have gone to all parts.
When we came on to comms, it was 91 for 6. It's 121 for 6 now. How quickly the game has changed in terms of just a few big shots. Actually, 4 of them. Get them back in the game. He was thinking at one moment they couldn't get to 121. They got 2 overs and 1 ball after this. And they keep going in this manner. They get 140, 145, 150. That's a bit competitive on this total, on this actual pitch, sorry.
Bowled it! Beautiful bowling with a magnificent Yorker. It just reminds him where the club rooms are. You can hit blokes for 6, but you don't hit me. Terrific bowling by Karanjanat.
As our fellow commentators here. Bowled him! Who bowled him? Leg stump flies out of the ground. It's always a good sight as a fast bowler. And just reminds him there, you're talking about the change rooms. Tahir Adil, he's gone for 14 off 11. The score's 121 for 7.
Who's coming in? Kadim? Yamin. Yamin. Sorry, mate. 99. Yamin. It's a bowler, yeah. Amadei. Well, the next batsman in is Yamin Ahmadzai to come in, and this is a magnificent Yorker, well executed. Look at that stump fly. Bit like Ed Ransford in his day, bowling at Harare Sports Club.
I didn't have that amount of pace. I used to just try and dislodge the bails.
Yeah, that's true.
With the breeze, bowling with the breeze.
Okay, so now we've got the power hitter. This is a good battle here right now. This is a really good battle. Karim Sadiq, now, do you bowl your off spinner now to a guy who's just rampant?
No. And also bowling with the shorter side of the field, the shorter boundary. Is this the right option? He's picked up 2 wickets though for 12 runs in his 3 overs. Karim, you've got to be very brave now, I tell you what. Otherwise, you're going to have to get a truckload of new balls.
So the major role here for Yamin Ahmadzai is to keep this guy on strike. Sharafuddin on strike. Here we go. So, well, that's the old trick stuff.
The nerves. The nerves. I don't know if it's the trick stuff there. I'm not sure you want to let it go.
I don't blame him. Oh, give it some. Give it some. He didn't get enough of it. It's carry. Oh, Solomon Mire. Easy. Easy, Kara, beautiful Sadiq. Another wicket, he picks up 3.
What are you doing? Full toss, waist high, short side of the boundary. You've been hitting balls 10, 20 meters out of the ground. The one you're meant to hit to Mars is the one you pick out a fielder.
I don't think he's expecting the full toss on him. Well, I wouldn't have been. So, there, we're just checking if it's maybe a no ball there, and the umpire's giving the thumbs up, so he's got to go now. Amasafi Amusharks, 121 for 8. Richard, the left-handed batsman, comes out now.
Ngarava. Not known for his batting, really. I think he's just trying to hold up an end.
Obviously, you know him very well.
All our fast bowlers, we're labelled. Always walk around with a bit of a label around our backs. Bails out. Someone walking in front of the side screen, perhaps.
I often see this. Now, when is the cut-off point when you actually say, oh, hang on, when there's someone walking behind, where's the cut-off point? Like if it bowled him, you know, sometimes batsmen get away with this too often. Oh, he's tried. Oh, he's dropped him. Come right off the toe, and I think he was coming a little bit quicker than he thought, Karim Sadiq. He could have had 4 for 12.
And they were practicing this at warm-up.
Oh, he's bowling beautifully, looking for spin. That was quick through the air. Good variation by Karim Sadiq. Oh, he's trying to hit that to all parts, and he's... Oh, is it a run out? Did he get home? What do you think, Ed?
Gone. I think he's gone. Didn't expect to take the run. He hit it straight to the fielder. Non-striker. Thinks perhaps, what are we doing here? Point. Gets the throw in. We'll have a closer look.
Well, the umpire, third umpire here, just whips the bails off. The accurate one, Ed Ransford.
Eye of a dead fish.
Eye of a dead fish. There it is there. Bails are dislodged. The third umpire will hit the red button. He'll say, it's good night to you, sir. Good morning. Go back and have a cup of tea.
Confirmation, red light. We'll see the end of Richard Ngarava. Just a little while ago, we were 121 for 6, smashing it to all parts. Now 121 for 9. Gone for naught, without scoring, 121 for 9. One wicket in hand, 7 balls to go.
What an over this has been. He is an absolute freak. Congratulations, Karim Sadiq. 3 beautiful wickets for 12 off his bowling. That concludes the over, 121 for 9.
Ahmed Hassan, he'll bowl the final over. 3 overs for 28, economy of 9. T20 cricket, that's acceptable. The really good guys, they go between 6 and 7. The freaks, around 4 and 5. Is 131 enough if they get 10 off this over?
Well, lovely little pickup over extra cover. Where's that come from?
Little drop kick. Tata Hill gets off the mark. Wonderful shot over cover. Just a little drop kick into the boundary, picks up 4. Can they get 10 off this over? Can they get 15?
Catch!
Full toss. Man coming out. Oh, what an effort.
Well, they haven't fielded that well, and the GP Kabul the Eagles maybe could have this in a better position here. Again, not quite quick enough to the ball, not knowing where it's gone. Very good delivery in those last. They can't afford to get out now, so they've got to use all the balls up here. And that's just great bowling. He saw him go wide, outside leg stump. Went with the Yorker, outside off. Fantastic bowling. So the key to is you can't take too many risks. 3 balls to go. 127 for 9, as predicted by us. They won't get more than 140. And that is definitely going to happen now. They're struggling to get 130 now. Another magnificent Yorker. And what he's got to do, Hamid, is to keep bowling it there. That's great skills, Ed. That tells me really loves bowling at the death.
It's also good to see that the Yorker hasn't died a natural death in T20 cricket. There's been lots of talk about slower balls at different lengths. But the Yorker, if you really get a really good one, it's very difficult to score. But people have reverted away from that because of these scoops.
Oh, now he's going to let it go. Now, no, just one left here. And no matter what, it doesn't matter if they're all out here, but they must keep running. Keep running, because one run could change a match. We've seen that happen so many times in this form of the game. Doesn't matter who gets run out, they've got to keep running until someone is run out. I don't see it done enough, Ed, for me. So let's see what happens here. We're not here for averages. They're the little sacrifices you've got to do as a number 10, number 11 batsman, or any batsman for that matter. Keep running. Keep running. Just no matter what, keep running until you're out. They're coming back, thrown to the keeper's end. Why they stopped? Keep running. I know the keeper's got the ball, but they get 2, and they ended up getting the 130 for 9.
20 overs complete. Final over of that innings, going for 9, I beg your pardon. Bit of an anticlimax after we saw a number of balls leaving the stadium. But there are runs on the board. It's pressure on the boards. You have to get them. At the end of the day, their job is done with the bat. It'll be about what happens with the ball. And for them, the bat starts now. The batting card, 24 from Zazea of 29. But there weren't too many people that really tried to get on with it in that power play. Hamilton Masakadza flattered to deceive, but it was that 32 of 13 by Sarafuddin, which was excellent.
Yeah, the bowlers, well, I thought they told really well there. That's where they got the job done, particularly in the power play. 1 for 17 for Mazari, of course. Hassan was just good at the death. Mire got a couple of freebies, got hurt by Sharafuddin, but 2 for 27 for Janat, who bowled very well as well. But the pick of the bowlers for me, Karim Sadiq, 3 for 12. So the target here, folks, is the AMO Sharks versus the Kabul Eagles, and the Kabul Eagles just need just a little 131 runs in 20 overs at 6.55 here in Kabul. Don't go away, folks. We've got the Kabul Eagles straight after the break.
Well, welcome back to the Shpageeza Cricket League. We're at the Kabul International Cricket Stadium, and this is the first game of day 3, which makes it the 5th game in the tournament thus far. And it's the Al Masafi AMO Sharks who've posted a total. It's not a very good total, you'd have to think, but if they can get some early wickets, take some inspired catches, put some pressure on the GP Kabul Eagles, then who knows what might happen. But the Kabul Eagles can be very, very happy with the way the game's gone thus far. Exactly according to plan. Winning the toss. Ashkar Stanekzai electing to bowl first, and that's exactly what he would have wanted. How about this bloke, Karim Sadiq? He is the man of the tournament thus far, in the field with ball in hand. 4 wickets he took today, and now he's opening the batting against Sharafuddin. So left arm spin, we've seen that used quite a lot in the tournament thus far in the opening over. And no surprise here that the Al Masafi AMO Sharks are going to open the of the bowling with the left arm spinner. First ball, and immediately Karim Sadiq just gives himself a bit of room, threads it through the covers, thinks of two, but decides on just the single. So they're underway, the GP Kabul Eagles.
In action with the ball, got 3 for 12 in the bowling effort, Karim Sadiq. And now with the bat, he'll understand what the surface is all about. It's match number 5 of Al-Khazay Kola Shpageeza Cricket League. The Sharks and the Eagles. Can the Sharks try and get a W? They lost their first game in a super over. Can they defend this, what you would say is a very modest total, 130?
Yeah, 130 required. First game of the tournament, 136, then 139. So no huge surprises there. We talked about the pattern in the first game in the morning session, always a bit on the low scoring side. Straight down the ground. There's the opening boundary. Mid on, mid off, up in the circle. Didn't try and hit it too hard, placed it beautifully.
Stand and deliver. Tossed it up. Right up to the batsman. All he has to do is pick his area. And what he does is that he swings his arms through that hitting zone, down the ground, and picks up 4.
Oh, there's a quicker one. Just goes back to it. Does Maqsood. Very nearly gets it through, does Shafruddin. Yeah, a bit more air, so good variation in this first over, not just bowling at one pace, trying to bowl it too quick. He's prepared to give it a bit of air, prepared to try and see if the pitch is turning, trying to deceive the batsman in the air. Now then, batsman Maqsood just asking for the side screen to be moved a tad. Not quite picking it up. There is a white background behind that side screen. So just a small adjustment and he'll be okay. A heave-ho on the leg side. Trying to beat the 2 men in the circle. Doesn't quite thread it through. So a decent first over, 1 gone. 5 for 9. So just the 1 over bowl, 5 for 9. A nice blow over the top to get their first boundary. Kabul Eagles, but otherwise a decent first over from Sharafuddin. Now Richard Ngaraba, left arm quick from Zimbabwe. Given the arduous task of bowling in the super over on the first day for the AMO Sharks. Didn't quite get it right, conceded 17. And the AMO Sharks losing out in the end. So he'll have an opportunity here again today. Opening the bowling, you'd think that he'll bowl a couple up front and then come back again, bowl at the death. That's normally the job of this opening bowler in the side. Just a young man making his way in the game, so this will be a very, very good experience playing in an overseas T20 league. And let's see how he goes here today.
Starts well. Looking for the Yorker, trying to surprise the batsman. Generally, it's all about slower balls, back of a length. Sometimes just surprise him. Get a Yorker in there. First ball. Fast bowler getting opportunity. Maybe those feet aren't quite moving.
Oh, what a piece of fielding. What a piece of fielding. It was given a fearful crack by Maqsood. Really did throw the kitchen sink at it. Really good effort at cover.
This is what you need. Not a great total on board, but the fielders, if they throw themselves around like this, it can really lift everybody up in the field and make things happen. One goes to hand, you take a brilliant catch, all of a sudden, a good run out, and you pick up 2 or 3 wickets, it's pressure. And perhaps you can defend 130, but fielding is a huge part of defending 130, and that's an excellent bit of fielding.
Now then, left-hand, right-hand combination does always cause a bit of consternation. And not only from the captaincy point of view, field set, but also the bowler having to adjust his lines and lengths as well. Nicely done. Just glided down to third man. We saw brilliant fielding that last ball, but in this tournament thus far, there's also been some very inadequate fielding, you'd have to say. And as this tournament progresses, that's one department the coaches are going to have to focus on and make sure that they get right. That's pulled away, not quite out the middle of the bat, enough in front of square to enable them to run through for 2. Yeah, as I said, I think that the fielding is going to play an important part, and you cannot afford to make silly mistakes in the field. You need to be focused. The fielders need to take all the catches. And this was the GP Eagles earlier in the day. Just simple mistakes. Things that they should have done a lot better. There we go. One-hand pickups need to be 2 hands. Here's another one. You need to be making sure that you're not leaking easy singles, because those add up in the end, and suddenly you lose a game by 4 or 5 runs, or you go into a super over and lose it. You start kicking yourself. And I'm sure that's one thing the coaches and captains, when they have their team meetings and debriefs, they'll be discussing not only the batting and bowling and who does what and what they're supposed to do, the role definition for those 2 disciplines. It'll also be, come on guys, we've got to make sure we up our fielding, because if they do that and they take some great catches, effect some good run-outs, and just do the basics in the field, I do think that the side that gets that right first will be the ultimate winner.
Good bouncer. There's an appeal. Very, very good over by Richard Nagawara. Test the middle of the pitch. Yeah, you'd say that's a good bouncer, well directed. And it's 9 without loss at the end of that over.
Richard Ngarava to continue. Oh, there we go. Swing and a miss. Half-hearted appeal. He was miles from that. Stayed leg side of the ball, tried to give it the big heave-ho over extra cover. Missed it by a country mile. Clears the front leg, nowhere near it. Yeah, decent first over from Richard Ngarava. Just got to make sure he's focused every ball, get the ball in the right area, because in these power play overs, you miss your length, miss your line by a little bit, the batsman's all over you. Oh, he didn't see it. He didn't see it. It was short and wide, deserved the treatment, but the man at backward point was unsighted. He moved so late, and in the end, it's gone all the way to the boundary for 4.
He's lost in the boardings, I think. Alistair, he did not see it. That was dangerous, really, because he's hit that like a tracer bullet. Taken off Ravi Shastri. Yeah, he couldn't pick it up in the background there. So now, that's a really interesting thing. The question of backward point, what do you look at, the bat or the bowler when he releases the ball? I reckon he's looking at the bat, and he is. I just checked him there. They pinch a quick single, and I think that's the wrong way to go about it, Alistair. I think you always should be watching the bowler bowl the ball. And then you see the ball picked up, and then you react accordingly. A lot of fieldsmen at backward point and cover just watch the bat. And that can be misleading. I've seen a lot of batsmen try to hit the ball on the leg side, and the ball hits the back of the bat and it goes through the covers. You've seen that happen dozens of times. So, as a fieldsman, and for all the kids and mums and dads out there, what do you look at? You always watch the ball, not the bat. Good bounce, a good heat. Like it.
Yeah, good gas. Probably haven't seen enough good bounces in this tournament thus far. A bit underused. The two deliveries would probably be that one, a good bouncer, and the slower ball bouncer.
Where's this boy in Zimbabwe cricket now? Where's he been looked at within the selectors?
Yeah, he's played a few games, and he's been given the task of opening the bowling. He's learning his trade. He's had some success. He's learnt his lessons as well. That's a big appeal, surely, surely. Yeah, Dean Jones alongside called it straight away. Missing leg, missing off, hitting middle.
Just a woeful shot. He just premeditated. And let's have a look here. We do it slow there. It was just an awful shot, and he's in trouble there. He knows, and straight away you know 99% of the times you're at LBW, and he has to go. So they get another wicket, or they get the big wicket here. Maqsood has to go for 12. It's 23 for 1.
Right. Nasir Totakale, he's had an absolute nightmare in that over and finished off by another misfield from Richard Ingarava. But Abdul Razak, one of the greats of Pakistan cricket, one of the top all-rounders. This is how it started. That should have been a wicket, and then that was the ball after that, and then Ingarava, the last ball. Total frustration for players, and we've got a feel for the coaches as well. Gordon Parsons, the coach of the Al Masafi Amu Sharks, he'll be sitting in the changing room, crunching on those worry beads. But we've talked about it, ad lib, really, in the tournament thus far. It's only young, but fielding is going to play such a crucial role in who ends up winning this tournament. Starts with a slower ball. Really, really good skills from Abdul Razak. You don't often see that. You see the bowler running in and bowling a normal delivery. He started with the slow one, coming down the wicket. Kareem Siddiq totally deceived, and it's probably far enough down and hitting him outside the line. So fair enough decision from the umpire in the end.
Great bowling, because he knows he's trying to take him on. He know it's in his personality, Kareem Siddiq. He'll try and take him on. He's just changing up the pace. Boom! 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 Oh, I thought he might have bowled another change-up ball, but he gave him pace. And Kareem Siddiq said, I'll have a piece of you. Don't bowl this rubbish to me. By God, he's got courage. Just fearless. Amazing eye. And that's a beautiful 6. How the game has changed now.
Yeah, came down the wicket a bit. He was in the slot, you'll have to say. And he's absolutely nailed that. He's gone a long way back. Hits the top of the advertising hoardings. Big blow from Kareem Siddiq, and how different it could have been if Sanans were pots and pans.
Yeah, just the drop catch in Nasir. I know he didn't mean to do it, but it's just a technical thing that they've got to learn with these new foreign coaches. And they could have been 2 for 30. They don't hit a 6 here. They might have got another guy out. It could be 3 for 40. The game's changed, and all of a sudden momentum's just gone away. And now the GP Kabul Eagles are right on top, the defending champions. And it still takes, you still need your top 3 batsmen to be fearless, Alistair. I know sometimes you make mistakes, but you got to take them on. The keeper up to the stumps now. There we go. That's the catch we want, and I think he's rolled his ankle as well. What a brilliant catch that was for Sharafuddin Ashraf.
Well, the fielding thus far has dropped us into the troughs of mediocrity, but that's taken us to the pinnacles of brilliance. Really, really good stuff. He's moved quickly to his left and taken a really sharp catch. Top draw that. And it's a huge wicket at an important time. Kareem Siddiq gone for 28, 44 for 2 now.
Ashgar Stanigzai, the skipper, coming in now, and now they need a player just to make sure they maintain momentum. They've got this game under control, must be said. Look at that strike rate of nearly 128 there, magnificent average. 5 times he's got 50s, 1 in 5. That's a really good numbers. Best 72. Oh, he can play this guy. Here we go, Abdul Razak, the experienced one. Good call straight away. And then Shahidi was off the back foot there, not ball watching and not watching the captain. So there's an instant lack of confidence there. But there's a lovely shot, but they've dropped a couple of sitters and then they take the hard one. I'm confused.
Even he's confused, a bit perplexed. Abdul Razak got hit for a massive 6. The previous delivery came back well. Wasn't the best delivery, needed some help from the man at backward point. So Shahidi is 2 off 6, just new to the crease. We've seen his strike rate not above 100, so someone that likes to nudge and nurdle as opposed to hit it out the ground. That's a lovely stroke, it really is. Didn't try and hit it too hard, just shimmied down the wicket, kept a lovely straight flow of the bat, high elbow, textbook stuff.
Gutsy shot after they've just lost a wicket and he's tried to go over the top. But this is the style of player I think he is. He's not a big, huge hitter of the ball, but he can get you a lot of 4s. He's a technician, more of a power player. And that was a lovely 4.
Yeah, down the wicket again. I think the pace that Razak's bowling, the keeper's got to be up to the stump, stop them doing that. 7 bowled, 50 for 2.
दोनों बॉडी सोची थी और 5 तरह से की 40 मिनट तक फर्क चली थी 5 मिनट तक फर्क चली थी दोनों बॉडी सोची थी और 5 तरह से की
Well, the comparisons here after 7 overs. The Al Masafi Amu Sharks there's 37 for 2, and of course the GP Kabul Eagles now were way in front. So they're going along nicely. Momentum's gone their way a little bit, but now this man here for sure, Yaman Ahmadzai, I think he's like very disappointed what happened the previous over, but he's really got to make sure that keeps the pressure on this guy. I think they need to have more than 4 guys in the circle to keep him on strike. He's not a huge hitter of the ball. And they've got to somehow now put a bit of pressure on these 2 to stop these easy ones. It's good morning to you, Ed Ransford.
Dean Jones, the Sharks, they have been not really helping themselves in most situations. They didn't do it with the bat in the field, misfields, drop catches, and it's just continued to just accumulate for them. The negative approach to their game, and that continues. How do you turn it around? Double hat-trick?
Well, the last guy I saw good one of them was Mike Proctor, I thought, for Gloucestershire in a county match, and he got them bowling around the wicket, can you believe? I'll get a quick single there. He's just got time. Already I haven't seen a lot of Ashgar Stanigzai. I know he's an experienced player, but you can just tell he's so well organised and got time to play the ball at the moment. He looks busy. But here's the point there, Ed. Fast bowlers, they smell blood in the water. And at the moment, there's a little bit of blood for Kabul, particularly with this guy here batting now, Shahidi. I think they need to cramp him up a bit. They need to be courageous here. Now they've done it. Now they've brought in an extra fieldsman in. For Nasir's coming up. Coming up here to mid-off, and now they're trying to keep him in strike. So the mid-wicket, the cover, Ed, they've got to really cramp him up and stop that quick single on the off and leg side. There he is. That's good. That's exactly what they need to do. What is that fielding? Come on, lift. It's not good enough.
He's losing it. Dean Jones is losing it. That is absolutely atrocious. You cannot even describe how bad this is.
That's putrid. I'm sorry, that's not good enough. And I can understand him saying, no, don't worry about it. Go somewhere else. I'll field it. That is just awful. Good batting there down. Well, I'll be taking them on. Don't run. Don't back off here, Askar. The fielding, their confidence is unbelievably down at the moment.
They're probably easily having the worst game of their lives, the Sharks. Just not at all in the zone of trying to make a difference in this tournament, trying to turn things around. Come on, boys. I'm wearing pink today. I'm going to have to go and change my shirt.
Gordon Parsons, the coach, would be pulling his hair out. He'd be absolutely furious. And that'll go for 4. And all of a sudden the wheels are falling off here. And the Kabul Eagles are right on top here. So you deserve what you get, Ed.
That's right, you know, it's just the wheels came off a long time ago. Now it's just probably going downhill and on the brake pads. 4 singles and a boundary. Just making it so easy for the GP Kabul Eagles. There just isn't any fight.
And I like this. Yaman, he won't give in. I like him. He's got a good heart. Give you something good to work with. Now he wants to go around the wicket. I like this. Trying to cramp him up here a little bit. But I think you've got to get the length right to him and try to get him to hit it to mid-off. But the problem they've got is that will the fieldsman stop it? There's nothing worse than running in, Ed. I could imagine you being a bowler knowing that, well, if I get the batsman to make a mistake, is my teammates there ready to help me? Because at the moment, I don't see that coming from El Masafi Amu Sharks here. Easy single again. Throw out the stumps, and he stops that one. Amazing. End of the over. 8 overs gone. 59 for 2. Well, there, look at the too many starts for me. When you're chasing scores, you know, of 130, you need to one of your top 4 guys to go on to make a big one. Look, 28, not enough. 12, 14 starts, isn't it, Ed? I've seen it so many times. Batsmen sometimes just go a little bit too hard too early.
It's about pushing on, just getting past that initial beginning of the innings, and then at that point where you need to be able to convert a start into a decent score. So those 2 areas. Wow, the captain, 24 matches, a decent all-rounder, and he can also bowl a lot of cutters and a little bit of reverse swing.
Oh, he can also get spanked for 6.
And it's reversed off the advertising hoarding over square leg. Gone. Crowd love it. And the captain, Asghar, he loves it. Out the middle of the bat.
Right off the Alakazay Kohler signs there. Shpageeza. Love that word. Fantastic. Shpageeza. So we'll be learning all the numbers by the end of this tour. I have no doubt of this tournament. We know number 6 is Shpageeza. Oh, he's gone for him again. I'll have a piece of you. Oh, bang. All of a sudden the momentum's changed again.
Captains going at each other now. My goodness. At the toss, we're giving each other hugs and kisses. Now, oh no. I'm going to smash you out of the ground. The previous one was a 6. Backward of square. This one is a 4. In front of square.
Saluriza. Saluriza. I'm close. I'm getting there. And he's done him again. Someone's out there. Oh, he's dropped it. And has that gone onto the ropes for 6? As that ricocheted off the hands onto the rope for 6.
Well, the umpires want to have a look at this. He is absolutely smashing him. Will not let him settle. Goes through the hands. Oh, I think it's gone for 4. But here's the thing. They still haven't given the decision. The umpires, Stanizai is at the non-striker's end. Oh, yeah, I think it's gone for 4. You think it's gone for 4? It's gone for 6, Dino?
No, I think it's gone for Shpageeza.
I've got very good eyes. Let's have a look here. I think it's gone for 4.
Oh, I think it's hit the rope on the full. Just getting the slow-mo right, the frame right.
Here it is. Inside of the rope.
Now, it doesn't matter on the inside of the rope. If it hits it on the full, it's still 6. Just get it. It hits the rope there, just on the right-hand side of your screen. What do you think at home, folks? If you're a third umpire, what would you do? Has it hit the rope on the full? If it's hit the inside part of the rope on the full, it's still 6.
No, Dino, it's 4.
The law states if it hits the rope on the full, whether it's the outside or the inside of the rope, it's still 6. Now some sanity comes into the game.
Solomon Mire is on strike. Asghar Stanizai hit that ball. What was the decision? Umpires.
It's either a 6 or a 4, what we're saying, folks, is Mire should not be on strike. Should not be on strike at all. So the umpires have got this wrong, and the game needs to be stopped. Now the umpires have been conferred here by the third umpire. They've made a mistake here.
Asghar Stanizai hit that ball, not Solomon Mire. So have they given it as a 1, or have they given it a 4 or a 6?
And they'll get 2 here. Oh, they come back for 2. Well, lot of things are happening here in Kabul. We've got to go. It's 10 overs. It's 78 for 3.
بعد از تکمیل 10 اوور تیم جی پی کابل لیگر توانست 78 داوش بگیره و 3 بازیکن خود از دست بده. ناصر توتاخیل بعد از اوور کامیاب اول خود با اوور دوم خود آمادگی میگیره. اصغر استانکزی بسیار خوب بازی را آغاز کرده. در خوب فرم است. در مسابقه اول خودم توانست 72 داوش کنه، نات اوت، و تا آخر در کریس بود. این هم یک داوش دیگه بسیار مسفیلدینگ شده از طرف بازیکنای المصافی آمو شارک که 4 هم دراپ کردن، مسفیلدینگ هم کردن که کافی نیست به خاطر برنده شدن مسابقه. خوب فیلدینگ باید کنی اگه میخوای مسابقه را ببری، خوب کیج بگیری. باز همچی سویپ.
ناصر توتاخیل لکستم باندې یو دغه توپ خو اوټ کم ستونزه نه وه، اپیل یې هم وکړ. توپ ولګاوه په آف سایډ باندې. سلمان میر تیار نه و چې په دغه توپ باندې منډه ترلاسه کړي. ناصر توتاخیل له اکاډمي انډ څخه شاټ او شپږیزه زړه پورې شاټ د سلمان میر له لوري څخه. ویې کتل چې ډګر ساتونکی نه لیدل کېږي. ښه پلیسمنټ د سلمان میر له لوري.
بله یقینا مید ویکت در سرکل بود و لاین بالا بسیار خوب جج کرد سلیمان میری. توانه 6 دوش از آن خود بسازه. شکل دفاعی بالا دفاع کرد. خوب فیلدینگ، بهترین فیلدینگ. اجازه نداد تا دوش جور کنه. در اینینگز تا حال 7 4 دوشه و 4 6 دوشه شامل از این نوبت است. بازم یک شارت مقبول طرف دیپ میدویکت. 6 دوش بال از استادیوم بیرون میره و این دومی 6 دوشی است در اوور توسط سلیمان میری. خوب بیتینگ، میخوایم بسیار زود هدف پوره کنن. تکرار هم میبینی که بسیار خوب لاین بالا جج کرد. بسیار غلط بالنگ. منډو او سر ته خو دا مهال د کابل بازانو ډېره ښه توپونه پیل کړې ده. په ځانګړې توګه اصغر ستانکزی او سلمان میري تاسو ګورئ چې تر دا مهاله یې نوې منډې دي او 3 وکټې یې د لاس ورکړي دي. 8.2 د منډو او سر ته. شرف الدین اشرف د پویلین اینډ څخه ګورو چې د لوبډل مشر میرویس اشرف دغه پرېکړه څنګه ثابتېږي. د دواړه طرفو څخه لیفټ آرم روتو پاچونکي په دفاعي توګه. فقط 40 دوشه دیگه مانده در 54 توپ. شرف الدین اشرف 3 اوور کرده تا حال. از قدم ها استفاده کرد. 34 این هم 4 دوشه دیگه به نفع تیم جی پی کابل. اصغر ستانکزی است که به شکل حملاور کرکت خود آغاز کرده. شما تکرار هم میبینی که کمی خدا وقت باد.
سلمان میری یوازې خپل ځان ورڅخه وژغورل. دغه توپ څخه ډېر تیز و دغه شاټ د اصغر ستانکزي. ریسپیکټبل کرکټ کې اصغر ستانکزي کو وګورو. ګوري لوز بال ګوري، د شاټ بال ګوري، د ډیفنس بال ګوري. په کوم بال باندې دفاعي توګه باندې ولوبېږي، کوم توپ باندې شاټ ترسره کړي. کټه کړه د پوینټ په لوري باندې. ډګر ساتونکی چمتو ولاړو طاهر عادل. د امو نهنګانو ډګر ساتونکو نن په لومړي سر کې داسې ډګر ساتنه ونه کړه لکه څومره چې دوی ته اړینه وه چې دوی ډګر ساتنه کړې وه. مس فیلډینګ یې وکړو، ډېرې منډې یې ورکړلې.
بله یقینا شاکر صاحب وقتی که هدف کم می باشه تیم مخالف باید خوب فیلدینگ کنه، خوب کیچ بگیره تا بتانه که یک تغییرات در مسابقه بیاره، تبدیل کنه مسابقه را. اما متاسفانه که امروز تیم المصافی آموشار خوب فیلدینگ نکردن. همون نتیجه بود که بسیار تیم کابلی گلز میخواه با آسانی هدف پوره کنه. از این به بعد مسابقه بسیار جالب شده میره و اگر میخواهی مسابقه را از نزدیک ببینی و تیم مورد پسند خود تشویق کنی، بیایی به استادیوم بین‌المللی کرکت کابل و این مسابقه را از نزدیک تماشا کنه.
بیا هم د میرویس مشتر له لوري ښه پرېکړه دغسې مهم وخت کې چې دواړه بیټسمینان د غټ شاټونو پسې ځي او اصغر سینک صاحب له ډېره وخته ولاړ ده. سیټ بیټسمین ده. عبدالرزاق ته موقع ورکول کېږي. یو اوور کې 12 منډې ورکړي دي او یوه وکټ یې ترلاسه کړې ده. نو وګورو چې عبدالرزاق په دغه اوور کې عبدالرزاق هم هغه توپ اچوونکی ده، هغه آلراونډر ده چې د ډېرو تجربو څخه برخمن ده. نو دغسې توپ اچوونکي په دغسې حال کې راوستل دا هم یو ښه پرېکړه ده. وګورو چې عبدالرزاق څومره ګټور ثابتېږي د امو نهنګانو لوبډلې لپاره. په دفاعي توګه هېڅ د منډې بیړه نه وه سلمان میري ته، ځکه د عبدالرزاق بال یو ځل سټډي کول او بیا په هغه باندې د غټ شاټونو هڅه کول دا د بیټسمین لپاره ګټور ثابتېږي.
گرچه آور اولش قدر خوب نبود اما توانست یک ویکت باز هم بگیره. کریم صادق ویکتش عبدالرزاق گرفت. فضل زازه داخل میدان میشه به خاطر فیلدینگ به جای شرفالدین اشرف. این هم یک شارت دیگه باید توانست یک دوش دیگر هم بگیره. آهسته آهسته هدف کم شده میره و دو بهترین بازیکنهای تیم جی پی کابل داخل میدان است، اصغر استانکزی و سلیمان میری. بسیار یک تفاهم خوب بین دو بازیکن وجود داره. بسیار از حوصله کار میگیرن و صرف منتظر بال آسان هستن یا لوز بال هستن. این هم سلو بال و سلو بیتینگ.
لومړي اوور کې هم که په یاد یې کریم صادق ته یې همدغسې سلو یارکر لین باندې توپ اچونه ورته وکړه او په دویم توپ باندې کریم صادق کې یو غټه شپږیزه او په دریم توپ باندې کلین بول. واقعا هم عبدالرزاق ګورو چې د سلمان میری په وړاندې شاټ او هسکه شپږیزه، اسمان څکه شپږیزه.
ولی یقینا بهترین شارت عبدالرزاق هم برای معلوم نمیشه امروز در مسابقه. بسیار خوب جاج کرد لین بالا و طرف دیپ سکویر لگ. شجدوش بسیار عالی را انجام داد. عبدالرزاق هم ایران مانده که چطور بالینگ کنه. تیم کابل فقط 28 دوش دیگه نیاز دارن در 44 توپ.
عبدالرزاق له اکیډمي هند څخه بیا هم پرله پسې دویمه شپږیزه له لوبغالي څخه د باندې توپ. یوازې او یوازې ډګر ساتونکي د توپ ننداره کولی شي خو د توپ د راټینګولو څخه هیڅ امکان هم نه لري چې دغه توپ د شپږیزې څخه راوګرځوي.
ما مطمئن هستم شاکر صاحب که هم کسایی که در داخل میدان آمده لذت میبرن از این شجدوش ها، هم کسایی که در پردای تلویزیون میبینن. شما تکرار میبینید که بسیار مقبول پک کرد بالا و توانست در دو بال دو شجدوش را از آن خود بسازه. فکر کنم سلیمان میری را امروز به خاطر پیش روان کردن تا در فام بیایه و به پیچ عادت پیدا کنه تا در مسابقه های آینده که دارن خوب بازی کنه. بسیار خوب بیتینگ میکنه شاکر صاحب. واقعیت که هم بخلاف سپینر که بالینگ میکنه خوب بیتینگ میکنه و هم خلاف فاست بالرها.
ما په لومړي ځل کله چې سلمان میری ولیدی چې اوپننګ بیټینګ ته راغی، اوپنر بیټسمین و د زمبابوې له لوري څخه د افغانستان سره چې کله د زمبابوې یو ورځنۍ لوبې وې نو په هغه ورځ چې ما د بیټینګ وکتی واقعا هم چې یو ډېر ځیرک او زړور توپوهونکی ده او په دغسې مهم وخت کې چې لوبه هم وکټ هم د لاسه ورکړي دي او په دومره ډاډه زړه باندې د غټو شاټونو هڅه کوي. واقعا هم چې دا د یو ځیرک او زړور بیټسمین ځانګړنې دي.
اوه 3 بال 3 شجدوشه. وقت که این بال هم از میدان بیرون میبراید و 3 بال 3 6
بالکل په هماغه ځای باندې چې تېره شپږیزه یې ترسره کړې وه. سلمان میری آن فایر.
عبدالرزاق باید میفهمید که 3 بال همیشه اول بال هم همیشه که شجدوشه گرفت از پیشش. دوم بال هم موجه کرد، باید لاین خود تغییر میداد یا سلو بال میکرد، اما سلیمان میری دو تو یک فامی است که نه توپ سلو را میمانه و نه توپ تیزه. 3 بال 3 شش دوشه کرد که دیدنی است. 115 دوش جور کردن و صرف 3 بازیکن خود از دست دادن.
دا د سراور پای ته رسېږي 115 منډې ترسره شوي درې لوبغاړي سوځېدلي دي بیا به سراور پای ته رسېږي ریچارډ یو ځل بیا تر پرمختګ لپاره ریچارډ باندې ته راځي.
ریچارد و بالنگ انتخاب میشه. توانست تا حال صرف یک ویکت بگیره. 2 اوور کرده 9 دوش و 1 ویکت. توانست زیشان مقصوده احسانه خارج بسازه. بازیکنی که باعث میمان ساتری میکنه امرای کابل از کشور عمان. خوب شارت، خوب فیلدینگ. متسکازه در پایین موقعیت داره. فکر کنم بازیکنان کابل میخوانی مسابقه را زود پوره کنند، به هدف خود زود برسانند تا با آینده به خاطر نت رن ریت هم برشان فایده میرسانه.
14 منډي 41 توپونه د کابل بازان د دویمې بریا په لور روان دي. فلیک یې کړ دغه توپ ده یوې منډې لپاره په سټرایک باندې بیا هم سلمان میری راغی. ریچارډ سلمان میری ته دواړه د زیمبابوې هیواد سره تعلق لري، یو بیټسمین او بل بالر. ګورو چې بیټسمین بریالی کیږي او کا بالر. دوه زیمبابویان په کابل الاکوزي نړیوال کرکټ لوبغالي کې د یو بل په وړاندې. شاټ فضل زازه په لنګاف باندې موجود، یوازې یوه منډه جوړوي.
14 دوش دیگه مانده تا به هدف خود برسانند و دومین پیروزی خود در فصل 5 لیگ شپگیزه درج کنند. تیم کابل ایگلز مسابقه که بعد از ظهر ساعت 2 بجه شروع میشه بین نگهبانان بوست و مساینک. شارپ پیچ بال طرف دیپ سکویر کور.
Long off, deep cover, deep third man, deep mid wicket, long on position باندې ډګر ساتونکي د سرکل څخه د باندې دي. ریچارډ غواړي چې د ډیپ مید وکټ ډګر ساتونکی څه د لانګ آن پوزیشن په طرف باندې ودروي او بیا هم شاټ او دا هم ګورو چې کیچ آوټ لانګ آن باندې لانګ آف پوزیشن باندې فضل زازي دغه کیچ تر سره کړ.
سلیمان میری بود که بعد از خوب بیتنگ ویکت خود از دست میده. فضل زازه بسیار خوب کیچ گرفت. خوب بیکار خود کرده بود. دبده توپ توانه 37 دوش بگیره. 13.5 اوور تا حال به اتمام رسیده و 118 دوش 4 ویکت.
لوباو او د کمې منډې موقع نشته بیټسمینانو ته. ناصر تو تاخیل په لاین او لین باندې توپ اچونه کوي. که چېرته مو د عبدالله مزاري توپ اچونه لیدلې وي نن ډېره ښه توپ اچونه ترسره کړه. لیفټ آرم رو توپ اچونکي کولی شي چې د عبدالله مزاري په قدم باندې قدم کښېږدي هماغسې لاین او لین باندې توپ اچونه ترسره کړي تر څو بیټسمین په اساني سره منډې لاسته رانوړي. عبدالله مزاري یو سینیره لوبغاړی ده او ځوان لوبغاړي لیفټ آرم رو توپ اچونکي لکه ناصر تو تاخیل کولی شي چې ښه توپ اچونه ترسره کړي. دا هم په دفاعي توګه ډېره ښکلې توپ اچونه، ډېر ښه بالینګ د ناصر تو تاخیل له لوري.
تنبامی برش امروز چانس داده شده. اگر این مسابقه را المسافی آمو شارک ببازه، تیم بوست و المسافی تیمایی است که دو مسابقه را تا حال در لیگ باختن. هم میخواست بال کارت کنه اما بال کمی داخل آمد و این هم اوور 15 با پایان میرسه و 120 داشت است. تیم کابل صرف 4 بازیکن خود از دست داده.
ریچارد شارپ اف سټمپ باندې و دغه توپ ویلوباو اصغر ستانکزي خو کومه منډه لاسته رانغړه. ریچارد نګاروا یو ښه توپ اچونکی ده، که څه هدف کم ورته ټاکل شوی د مخالفې لوبډلې کابل بازانو ته. شاټ مخامخ یې توپ لوباو خو فضل زازی په چټکۍ سره یې دغه توپ فیلډ کړ.
مسابقه بعد از ظهر نیز جذاب و دیدنی است بین شاپور و محمد نبی. مساینک هم یک مسابقه خود برده. تیم بوست است که 2 مسابقه کرده و هر دوش باخته. حتما زیر پریشر هم هستند. ریچارد خوب بالینگ کرده تا حال اقتصادی تمام شده اما بعض غلطی یا مسفیلدینگ که از طرف پلیرهای المسافی صورت گرفت باعث ازی شد که یا بتانن بسیار باسانی خود به هدف برسانن و هدف پوره کنن. فقط 8 دوشه دیگه مانده و تا برنده از این مسابقه شوند. بسیار باسانی توانستند 2 دوش بگیرن. سلیمان میری واقعیت بسیار خوب بیتینگ کرد، توانست که 5-6 دوشه بزنه. اوه خوب بال، بهترین بال شارپیج بود و خوب لفت کرد یا ایلادا توپه. شما میبینید که چقدر نزدیک به بادیش بال بور میکنه.
که بانسر یا شارټ پیچ توپ اچونه ترسره کړي فاست بالران یوازې دا نه ده چې بانسر یا شارټ پیچ باندې وکټ ترلاسه کړي، مهمه دا ده چې بیټسمین ډبل مایندډ کړي.
باز هم شارت در خالیگاه و پس به دوم دوش 2 دوش هم گرفتن. فقط 1 بال دیگه از اوور 16 هم باقی مانده. 6 دوش نیاز داره تیم کابل تا برنده مسابقه شوه. هدف و قدر هدف خوب نبود شاکر صاحب بر تیم کابل کمی مشکلات جور میکرد. اگر 150 بالا دوش می بود بر تیم کابل هم کمی مشکل ایجاد میکرد، اما دوش بسیار کم بود، هدف بسیار کم بود، از او خاطر بسیار براحتی تانستن که برسانن خود به هدف.
هوم ورک ډیر مهم و. تیره لوبه هم د امو نهنګانو همدغسې لوبه کړې وه. لومړی یې توپوهنه ترسره کړله، دومره ستر هدف یې ورته ونه ټاکو. که دوی چېرته هوم ورک کړی و توپ اچوونکو او بیټسمنانو، نو دوی کولی شي چې د نن په
یعنی
لومړۍ
مطلب است که خوب پلان نداشتن به خاطر مسابقه امروز.
نن توپ یې ولوباوه په د یوې منډې لپاره. له دې سره 14 اووره پای ته ورسېدل. د کابل بازانو ټول ټال منډې 126 څلور وکټې د لاسه ورکړي دي.
ناصر توتاخیل 3 اوور کرده، 20 دوش داده و یک بازیکن از میدان اخراج ساخته. کرکټ په اصطلاح باندې یو شاټ غواړي ترڅو کابل بازان دغه دومره بریا هم په خپل نوم کړي. تو په آف سایډ باندې ولوباو د یوې منډې لپاره په سټرایک باندې به هم اصغر ستانکزی راغی. خواست که وینینگ رنز توسط اصغر ستانکزی صورت بگیره به خاطر که خوب بیتینگ کرد و 3 دوش دیگه مانده. این هم از قدم ها استفاده کرد اما به خاطر 1 دوش. 21 توپ 3 دوش. بسیار آسان، بسیار راحت است تیم کابل. این هم 1 دوش دیگه آهسته آهسته رساندن خود به هدف و تیم المصافی بود که در مجموع که ببینیم خوب کرکت نکردن امروز، خصوصا در بخش فیلدینگ بسیار مس فیلدینگ کردن، کیچا را دراپ کردن. اما علت بود که نتانستن خوب فایت کنن یا خوب کرکت کنن خلاف تیم کابل.
Terlebih kami sih bipati. Dahulu lupa maisana da bos perorande.
سکور لیوال شده فعلا. فقط 1 دوش دیگه نیاز داره تا دومین پیروزی خود درج کنن. کابل بود که به هدف 131 دوش برسانه با از دست دادن 4 بازیکن خود اصغر ستانکزی و سلیمان میری بود که خوب بیتینگ کردن. کریم صادق هم 28 دوش جور کرد. دا هم د نندارچیان تاسو ګورئ چې ګڼه ګوڼه زیاته ده او کابل بازانو دویمه بریا هم خپله کړه. واقعا هم چې هره لوبډله شلو به ترسره کړي بریا به هم د هغو په برخه وي. که وګورو د امو نهنګانو ټول ټال فیلډینګ بالینګ بیټینګ په 3 سره برخو کې همغسې نه دي ځلیدلي. د تیرې لوبې څخه دوی هیڅ زما په اند باندې هغه څه چې دوی نن کړي وای هغه نه دي ترسره کړي. خو د کابل بازانو د تیرې لوبې په څیر باندې تر هغه هم ښه توپ اچونه، ښه ډګر ساتنه او ښه توپوهنه وکړه او بیا یې هم لوبه وګټله. د امو نهنګانو میس فیلډینګ زیات و، د میس فیلډینګ سره کیچونه یې ډراپ کړل، کیچونه ډراپ او کیچونه میچونه ګټي. همدغسې په ډګر ساتنه کې توپ اچونه کې لکه څرنګه چې د کابل بازانو دواړو رو توپ اچوونکو عبدالله مزاري او کریم صادق لاین او لین باندې رومې بیټسمین ته نه ورکاو په اساني سره، نو ښه توپ اچونه یې ورکړه او غټ هدف ته یې پرې نه ښودل. خو د امو نهنګانو د هغه په بدل کې همغسې
ښه توپ اچونه نه کړه ترسره او بل اړخ ته بیټسمینانو هم په ذمواري سره بیټینګ وکړو. سلمان میری چې کله بیټینګ ته راغی هغه ډېره چټک او تیزه برید کوونکې توپونه یې وکړله چې د منډو او چې د توپونو او د منډو واټن یې هم راکم کړ. دا هم ګورو کریم صادق 28 منډې په 20 توپونو باندې د تیرې لوبې په څېر بیا هم ناسوځېدلی د لوبغالي څخه ځي. دا هم بالینګ کارډ ګورو. بالینګ کارډ کې شراف الدین اشرف 4 اوره 20 منډې کوم وکټ یې نه ده ترلاسه کړی او نګار واچو هغه په 4 اوره کې 2 وکټې ترلاسه کړلې. اکانومي 4.15 22 منډې یې ورکړې دي. عبدالرزاق هغسې ګټور نه سو ثابته 22 منډې په 2 وکټو په 2 اوره کې ورکړې دي. میچ سمري ګورو. د امو نهنګان له لوري شراف الدین اشرف 22 منډې او افسر زاجي 24 منډې، میرویس اشرف 19 منډې، کریم صادق 3 وکټې ترلاسه کړلې ده. کابل بازان له لوري کریم جنت 2 وکټې او سلمان مایر هم 2 وکټې ترلاسه کړلې.